Hello. So I had enough today. So after my shower this morning, I came, brushed my hair, and I just had enough. The amount of breakage that was happening when I was brushing my hair was ridiculous, and there's so many like short bits of hair. Obviously I'm not going to use the hair dye stripper stuff because that might just be too much for my lungs, but I used the Garnier No Ammonia and it was dark brown, and I put that on this morning, and in the light it is a little bit more brown, but there is still breakage. So I've coated my hair in a serum. I'm just leaving that. Hopefully that'll work. We will see. I'm leaving myself bare today because I plan on having a sort of pamper tonight. I'm gonna do my fake tan, a face mask, all that sort of stuff. Because I need it. I've got such dark circles. Everybody's just looking a bit, I just look ill. So I thought I would freshen myself up a little bit later, but I have stuff that needs doing today. We're on day 5 of me doing my cupboard and my drawers and my wardrobe, and I still haven't done it. So that needs to be finished today, but we're getting there. I've just got to hang a couple things up, sort through my jeans, hang a few more bits up from through the house and put things in a drawer, and then we should hopefully be good. I've got so much tidying up to do. I've got so much editing still left to do. I just feel overwhelmed a bit, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Let's go. Oh, it's such a mess in here too. This is what I'm working with down here. Well, this is still to go through the house, but I'm gonna put in my drawers everything that needs to go in there. I don't notice how much things, like, how much room things take up. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get on with this, and I'll update you when hopefully everything's done. Hopefully it won't take me too much longer. Yeah, I'll let you know if anything else is going on. Actually, yes I do, I've got a Tesco order coming with all my sort of like healthy foods, so I'll show you when that gets here. But bye for now.
Oh, well, I'll go to milks then.
Yeah, Tesco's has been. So we're just gonna go organise it and put it away. Yeah, so I get 3 of my usual lactose-free milks, and I bought myself this. It's the Barista Almond Alpro milk because I found on Amazon caffeine-free chai latte stuff that you just add milk to, so I'm going to try that. So I've got the almond milk to go with that. I got some eggs, got a pack of lemons, some green beans. I got this meat-free streaky bacon, just because it's like high in protein and things. And I got some lactose-free cheese. They didn't have my usual cathedral stuff. So
Technically, I bought Hayley that because I used all of her cheese.
I got some baby spinach, these crackers to have a bit of cheese on, plain yogurt, a cucumber. I got these 2 peppered steaks with a creamy peppercorn sauce, and that's what I'm going to have green beans and spinach with. I've got my usual gluten-free and wheat-free little biscuits. I've got some corn mince, and I've got the tomato, like chopped tomatoes, and I have all the spices, so I'm going to make my own lasagna. And it's gluten-free, wheat-free and egg-free, and this is gluten-free, wheat-free and milk-free. So I'm going to try. It might be totally disgusting, but
also might be totally
at least I'm trying. I've just got I think this is a carrot. Yeah, a carrot. We have 2 chicken breasts. Oh, I got this as well. It's ginger. Yeah, I got a ginger because I'm going to grate some of that with a lemon into the yogurt, into the chicken with some spices, and I might also try and make like it's like a tea to get all the gunk off of your chest. And you get a lemon. I've got like cinnamon and all those sorts of spices, ginger, steam that in hot water and make like a tea to get all this off my chest. And then the rest is sort of micro stuff. Yeah, so I've got stuff still left in the house as well for meals, but I'm looking forward to it, and especially if it helps like get some of the bloating away as well, which would be nice. Yeah, but that's my shop, so I'm gonna go help my couple put some this way. So we are just watching the 90 Day Fiance, and Michael's making dinner. I've had to wrap my feet in like a big thick blankie. I'll show you. That's him wrapped in this big cozy blankie, because my my blood pressure is really low, and my heart rate's actually doing okay, but my oxygen has also been sat very low today. Like it's between 91 and 94. So I've got my oxygen on 2 litres while I'm sat down, and that's keeping it between 94 and 96. So it's doing okay. It's just tiring me out a bit. But yeah, we're just chilling, watching 90 Day Fiance, and Michael is making dinner.
Hash browns.
Oh yeah, we have little hash brown bites, which are bad for me, and I'm probably going to be unwell with them, but they were in the freezer, so we need to eat them up. And I'm having the vegan steak with some chips, and hopefully after some food my blood pressure will go up. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'll let you know how I get on anyway. If you hear any traffic noises, I've got my windows open, sorry. But the past couple of days I've been feeling a little bit off. But yeah, on the Friday we went to a fun little church event that our local church group put on for the kids for Easter. My mum was helping out, my mum was a volunteer there, and my sister and my cousin and my auntie were all there with all the kids, so it was good fun. I think I got some pictures and a quick video, but
okay, not going into
they might be in between the pews. Yeah, we got, how many have we got, Leah? I see one.
She can't see out there.
We done an Easter egg hunt, we done decorations, we had food, and then after the kids got jelly and ice cream, and obviously we got ice cream and jelly too. It was good fun, it was a nice afternoon. Yeah, then yesterday I've just been in so much pain and I put it down to, you know, I'd maybe done too much during the week. It was the Friday night that it sort of started. I was anxious and tired. Yeah, and then I woke up yesterday, Saturday, and I was just so sore. My chest was sore. I was a bit, you know, sort of phlegmy, and towards the evening I was just so exhausted, and then I suddenly started getting this pain in my right side, like coming round into my back, and I was like, oh god, please don't be my kidney, because when I've been going to the toilet my urine's been a tiny bit burny. I made sure I drank loads, and it seems to be okay enough now, but I don't know whether there's like a little bit of a urine infection or maybe something going on, but the doctors aren't open obviously until Monday, so I'm just trying to wait it out till then and see. But yeah, I'm just feeling a bit tired and run down, but we are gonna make the most of the day anyway, even though it's gonna be an inside day. I haven't really done anything worth filming, to be honest, this week really, but we have our Easter paintings to do, but I haven't honestly done very much this week, so I thought make myself feel a bit better and do skincare, and I've got this, I've no idea what it is. It came as like samples from Sephora when I done an order. Creme Multi Correction Supreme, it's all in French. I've no idea, but I'm putting a bit of it on anyway. I've already put my serum on. That smells really nice. So when we don't get much sun, which is the majority of the time, I just use the SPF 15 Simple, and then in the summertime when we do get a good bit of sun, I use the Bondi Sands 50 Plus. Yeah, neither of them interact when you wear makeup or anything else on my skin. Like, there's no pilling or anything. I didn't get round to my pamper evening with my fake tan or anything because I just haven't felt up to it. So I'm a bit pale, so it's just my light makeup today. Yeah, that's what I wear. Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. Zoom you in a touchy. I use this in the shade 5.5 when I'm pale, and I use shade 6 when I've got tan on, and I like it because it's not heavy like a foundation. It just feels like I would say it's even lighter than like a tinted moisturiser. It's lighter than that. It doesn't ever go cakey. It always just looks nice. I don't think I would ever go back to using anything else. I just prefer a skin tint. Just smooths out your face. On a going out day, I will use the XX Revolution brow pencil. On days in where I'm not that bothered, I just use a Shein one. Then I use the NYX Thick It Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara and brush a bit of that onto them. Next, I just use some of the Pink Honey Bronzing Face frosting. This one. That just helps to warm up my face a little bit. Michael's sister gave me this. It's a Makeup by Mario contour stick. I just like to put this on my nose and around my jaw. I just dab a little bit onto my brush and dab it into the skin. I'm just going to open up my Kinder Egg that Michael got me because I really fancy a bit of chocolate. Let's see what the toy is. Cute. Next I use a little bit of Jeffree and I very lightly dab a little bit down the middle, in the corner, and on the outside. Line that down the middle. Like that. And that's all blended out. Next we'll use a little bit of blush. I'm going to use the Made by Mitchell in the shade Flower Market. Okay, apologies, that was Amazon. Just delivering another self-heating bed that I've had to buy because Phoebe has stolen Mazikeen's and now sleeps where Mazikeen always slept. Mazikeen has been deported back to her, well, my chair that I'm sat on just now. So Mazikeen sleeps on my chair now. Phoebe sleeps where Mazikeen always slept because it's got self-heat bed. So I've got, because it's Mazikeen's, and I don't want to take it away from Phoebe either, because Mazikeen's clearly just letting her have it. So I bought another one beside Phoebe there, and I'm going to put it on my chair where Mazikeen now sleeps, so they have one each. Honestly, these cats, they are the most spoiled cats. I'm just going to add a little bit more of this blush. I like a blushy look. I think it makes you look really healthy when you have some pink in your skin. Then what I do is it's the Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder and a big fluffy brush, and I just go all over my face, and that will set everything down. And then I go in with a smaller fluffy brush so I can get under my eyes, and that's that powder. And then I just like to go over my cheeks with a bronzer and then the blush. A little bit of blush. There's some sparkle in this, so I never feel the need to have to highlight my cheeks because there's a little bit of sparkle in the blush. Oh, that's Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. Next I do a little bit of highlight on my nose. I have been using, out of the Blue Blood Jeffree Star palette, this shade here, and I just use that as a highlight. Just feel like it gives the perfect little highlight. And a little bit on my nose. Because I put the tinted foundation all over in my eyelids so that doesn't all get into all them creases, I just matte it down with, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, and I just use a mixture of these two. Just like that. I'm back. My dad popped in. And yeah, he thinks it's probably like maybe a wee infection going on as well in my kidney, so I'll pop to the doctors tomorrow and see what they're saying. Okay, next step is some setting spray. I always put my setting spray on before I do my mascara, otherwise I notice my mascara ends up with little marks above, you know, below your eyebrow. This is the Maybelline Sky High, but I think it's nearly out. Phoebe is so cute, just curled up over there asleep. She's just adorable. That'll do. Put a little bit of lip oil on. I actually got this one out of Primark. It's the Vitamin Lip Oil. It smells really nice and it feels nice. That is my makeup routine. On days where I'm kind of going out and I want to just add a bit more, I just add a bit of brown eyeliner along the tops and then I smudge it and blend it in. But that's about all I do different. This is just my go-to sort of look, and it just makes me look a little bit more human. My hair, on the other hand, I've been using loads of hair masks. It actually feels a lot better and there is a lot less breakage. So I think I have managed to fix my hair. So I'm just gonna I'll always add a little bit of serum right just to the ends. And then we're just gonna give it a little bit of a dry. And that's how I just quickly blow dry this hair. It just leaves it nice and smooth. The problem I find is my hair can get quite frizzy quite quickly, so this doesn't last too long. But yeah, that's my face and hair for today. I am going now to get dressed and chill out for a tiny bit until Michael's ready, and then we'll go up and wash the car. Yeah, so I will catch up with you. Bye. Hello. We thought we would have a little bit of fun together, and we got these little boards and we thought we would do fun couple questions. So there'll be questions about me and see if Michael gets right, and there'll be questions about Michael, see if I get them right. I have the questions on my phone here. Who should we do first, me or you?
I don't know. Either or.
Do me first.
Alright.
Gotta do the questions about me first, right? First question is, how many piercings do I currently have?
These are really like difficult questions. Well, like, do you mean how many like holes in your ear do you have, or do you mean how many like piercings are you wearing?
No, how many piercings do I have? So how many holes do I currently have?
Include closed up holes.
No, open.
Should let one open?
No. Stop cheating. The answer is 4. No points to you for that one. Right. What celebrity would I want to meet?
Did you want to meet?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't even know
that
yourself.
one. No, Brian Cox.
Oh, fucking nerd.
Okay, next question.
Scoring so well.
What was my dream job as a kid?
Army nurse.
I would accept that one as well, but zoologist and a medic in the army were my two options.
Well, I class that's the point because you said that to
I will give
me.
you that, yeah.
I listen.
I'll give you that. What is something I could talk about all day? I just picked the human body.
Lungs and doctors.
What was my first job?
Shit, I got this right recently. I got it wrong recently. Picking up clay birds.
Picking up clay pigeons.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
That fucking counts.
Yeah,
A bird's a pigeon and pigeon's a bird.
I used to get 50p per one I collected that wasn't broken. And I had to walk about half an hour to get to the spot to actually collect them. Am I afraid of heights?
Yeah.
No.
You
When
are
have
so.
I ever been afraid of heights?
There was a time, and I can't remember when, but I remember being like, oh, you're afraid of heights. And you're like, well, that.
Yeah, that's not being afraid of heights. We were talking to Lisa about the glass floor at a tall building.
Yeah, that's afraid of heights.
That's not being afraid of heights.
That's afraid. If you're afraid of that, you're afraid of heights. I get that point.
No, you don't.
Are you afraid of the glass floor?
No,
in
because
the
I
tall
said
building?
heights. What is my least favourite cuisine?
Well, how do you mean? Chinese food?
Yeah, cuisine. Also Mexican, Italian,
English.
Thai.
Right. I thought you don't really like greasy foods and like bland foods.
What's a board game that I'm good at?
And what board game aren't you good at? Is a better question. Oh, what's it called? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know if that's how you spell it either. Scrabble.
Yes! What's my favourite colour?
Easy. Purple.
Yeah. What is my favourite dessert?
Good for you. You have so many, Hayley. This is not a fair question. I've seen you kill so many desserts.
Thanks. Oh no, I just got pen.
Cheesecake.
Banoffee pie.
Oh, that was my other guess. You fucking love cheesecake. That's not fair.
If there was banoffee pie and cheesecake, I'd pick banoffee pie.
What if it was a banoffee pie cheesecake?
Then I would definitely have it.
See? So I deserve a half point.
What is my favourite animal? It's two. I'm gonna write two because it's two.
Monkey and the lion.
Monkeys and cats.
Counts. Lion is cat.
Okay, so.
It is. A monkey is a lion. Is that a cat?
Right, let's do you know.
That could be really
What
good.
is his comfort food when he's sick? Put macaroni and hot dog.
Hot dog when I'm sick? Oh no. Hot dog
You
would make
told
me
me
really
when you
ill.
weren't well you would watch that.
No,
Animals in
that
the
was
Barn.
just like when I was being a lazy teenager.
Oh.
My mum would bring me hot dogs, chips.
Well, I
and
got a
crackers.
point because I said macaroni.
You do. Macaroni is the main one. The rest are just added extras.
Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket?
Nope.
Nope. What is an event in history that you know a lot about?
more
Hey! Oh, you should be picking your own questions. I feel like otherwise it feels like I'm tailoring them.
Which
to
ones are my questions? Does he prefer bowling or mini golf? Mini golf. Do you get that right?
Yeah.
I'm shooketh. I did not think you would get that right. What is the longest time he's gone without sleeping?
2 days?
33 hours.
Really?
Painful. Trips to America. I like these questions. The girl questions are nicer.
Okay, but maybe not.
Who's her favourite music artist? NF.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have said Avenged Sevenfold.
Nah, I'm so much more into rap these days. What does she love most about you?
Eyes. You can't
Wrong.
cheat.
Hair. Do I prefer crunchy or chewy cookies?
Chewy.
Chewy.
Everyone prefers a chewy cookie.
Yeah, I didn't know there were people that liked crunchy. Does he have a favourite meal that his mum or grandma makes?
Are you going your mum or your granny?
Can't tell you. Sorry, it's not part of the
I'm
question.
going with your granny's toast.
Okay. No, granny, I don't even know what relative she was. But the simple answer is no.
You all talk about that granny's toast.
Oh yeah, everyone thought that it wasn't a granny. No one, I don't even know who she was. A relative? She might not have been family, I don't know. What is a weird food combination she likes?
Baby bell and curry sauce.
Correct.
Is it?
Yeah. That annoys me that you got that right.
Well, that's the weirdest thing I can think of that you actually eat.
And I think that concludes the question.
Like, I want to quickly have us sketch each other on these.
Right, look at me. Strike a pose. You silly, silly woman. Right, strike a pose. I'm sorry. I've only done one line and it's already bad. I can tell. You look at me straight on and you see your hair pouring. Oh my god, you're gonna hate me. Well, I've discovered two things about myself while doing this. Number one is I'm no artist. Number two is I'm not bad.
Are you showing who first?
You can show me. Oh, it's not bad. Right, come. Square up to the camera. Closer.
What the hell was that?
It's here.
I mean, I was expecting worse, to be fair. So I don't.
You hate it.
I don't get the job at
Legend.
this.
Oh, that's just smiling.
Don't go down to my
You
chin.
do. It's fine. It's fine. See, they're down there, look. See?
They're attached though.
Yeah. I didn't want to attach because then I thought it would look like a mustache or something.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Put them together.
Who wins, pink or yellow? Ooh, and the winner has to buy the other one a takeaway.
No, because I'm eating good.
It doesn't matter, we're gonna win it.
So that was us doing something fun. Something a little bit different. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, right now.
Bye!
Hello, it is Monday today. Oh, this past week has just not gone the way I would have liked it to. We did have a little bit of fun on Friday with the kids. But yeah, I don't know if maybe I picked something up there or I don't really know what. But yeah, over the weekend, just really not been well. I think I already mentioned that, but today has just been horrible. I held off phoning the doctors because where I am, you have to phone the doctors before 10:30. Or they don't let you speak to a doctor. So I thought in the morning when I woke up, I didn't feel too bad. So I thought, oh, maybe I'll be alright. Maybe see how I go today. And I woke up and I was so fatigued. So tired. I had my breakfast and then ended up falling asleep on the couch for about half an hour, 40 minutes. And then I had my shower and things and got ready. And I was just so I was just so tired and sluggish. We nipped up to the doctor's to pick up my prescription that had come down from the hospital. And we went into the little shop and Michael got some bits and came home and I just had to go back to bed. I was so exhausted. So I was asleep for I think an hour and 15 minutes. And I woke up and my heart was just pounding. Anyway, I thought, right, I'll take a diazepam and I'll try just chill out. So I watched some like TikToks and things because it usually takes for me about 20 minutes for the diazepam to actually start working. So I just sat and I was just watching TikToks and things and then felt okay. Just as I was waiting to get up, the Tesco man arrived. Yeah, Michael put all the shopping through to the kitchen and I helped him unpack it. And I felt my heart just racing again and it was at 127. And my oxygen was at 91, which is not good. So I had to go sit down, take some deep breaths, just try and get my oxygen up. And eventually it did come up. I got it up to 96. I also received a letter on Saturday from, I don't know if this is a UK thing, but when your doctor, consultant, hospital, whatever, sends a letter to another doctor, you get a copy of that. I think it's like for patient records. Basically what was said was, yeah, here it is. So this is from my consultant to the consultant in thoracic medicine and transplantation at the Freeman Hospital in Newcastle. and basically what he's saying is that my chest x-ray in November, there's some mid-zone, I'll write the word on the screen because I'm not sure how to pronounce it, atelectasis. From what I understand, it means the mid-zone of my lungs, they're non-existent now. They're blocked by the cysts basically, and there's not oxygen able to pass through them cysts, so they're not managing to fill with oxygen, cutting off, you know, an oxygen to supply to that part of the lung. I also have no oxygen supply to the base of my lungs as well, so there's a good portion of my lungs now blocked off, not able to get oxygen, which is restricting my oxygen intake. To what extent, I don't know, because they haven't told me any of this. This was the first time I was hearing about this mid-zone area, was in this letter, which they've known about since November. So there's a few issues that I've been having with the consultants and the doctors recently, and that is the lack of information they're giving me, and the fact it's also mentioned in here. So the consultants in Newcastle, the transplant team, want my sirolimus levels checked. The Nottingham professor, who is the tippy top of lamb studies, he has said you need to have your sirolimus levels checked every 3 months or so. Mine haven't been checked in 6 months. The effects of that, don't know yet. They're wanting them checked, but I've not got any information of when they're going to be doing that. Also, my ILD clinic, interstitial lung disease clinic, that I'm supposed to attend monthly, they haven't had me there since November. So again, that's like 5 months that they haven't seen me. No breathing test, nothing. So they don't know my lung function because they haven't done any testing. It could be that I need more oxygen, so it's a bit frustrating. They're not giving me information about my health. So those are the little issues that I'm having, which I'm going to bring up with them when I see them next. What else is being said is, because of my SVTs, they've put me now on bisoprolol, which has been fine. They are sending a letter to the cardiology team to consider electrophysiological studies in order to optimise her for potential lung transplantation. So they're not going to go any further with the lung transplant until they know how my heart is doing and what's going on with that. And from what I understand about the electrophysiological studies, they put a thin wire up through your artery, I think it's either in your arm or leg, and they thread that through into your heart. And they basically, the different sections of your heart, they will try to trigger your heart going out of sync, I think. Basically try to give you an SVT and see where that electro issue is happening. While they're there, if they can repair it, they will. If not, they get an idea of where and what the issue is. So hopefully it's something that's easily fixed and isn't gonna hinder my chance of the transplant, because that would really suck. It's a very uncomfortable procedure, and I think they give you mild sedation for it, and I think it can last up to 3 hours, and it will be uncomfortable because they basically are giving you an SVT, and that's a horrible experience. And I mean, it's a horrible experience knowing someone's got a wire inside your artery messing about inside your heart. So that will be uncomfortable, but if it gives answers, good. They are also wondering about my renal function, because Lamb has obviously given me cysts on my kidneys. I think I have 4 or 5 on one and 5 or 6 on the other. Again, they're saying my kidney function wasn't checked since November, and they're saying that next time they see me they'll get that checked, and that I had an ultrasound of my kidneys in June, and that there's a right upper pole enhancing lesion which is likely to be an angiomyolipoma, and also a similar one on the lower pole of the same kidney. The plan is to repeat this in the summer, so they'll give me another ultrasound to check my kidneys again this year, just because there are some tiny little cysts on my kidneys, and then there's some larger ones, so there was that. And they also were saying about the issue I get with my left arm going numb and tingly. I'm going down to my fingers, and they have requested me to have an MRI of my neck. We'll see what occurs with that as well. They're also mentioning the fact that my legs have been going bluey purple when I'm showering. They wonder whether it's a vascular constriction due to the fact that I feel cold all the time. So yeah, they're gonna check my blood, give me all these tests and see where to go from there, but I don't know how long it's gonna be before I get these tests, and the transplant team aren't gonna pursue this anymore until these tests are run. And I'm frightened, especially if my oxygen levels are decreasing and then there's more of my lung not able to work. The clock is ticking for this. And with them not constantly keeping up with checking my levels and things and my lung function, that things might get missed. And that is my biggest fear, is that I'm once again failed by doctors. So yeah. Because the reality is that that was the case. For 10 years I was struggling, and I was at the doctor's pretty much every week. Struggling with breathing, struggling with pain, constantly struggling, and they were putting it down to a mental issue, saying that because I'm so tense and anxious all the time, that's why you're in pain. You can't breathe because you're anxious. You need to try to meditate and things like this. And it's like, actually my lungs were dying. And it's annoying because they were listening to my lungs, and then they were saying, oh, it's a chest infection, or it's costochondritis, here's some antibiotics. And it was just years of that. It was missed. And then when my lungs did collapse, and this is an annoying thing, they took the biopsy. I'm sorry, this is just a big rant, but I'm just letting you know where kind of I'm at the minute, and I think everybody needs to vent sometimes. Yeah, when they took the biopsy, this was in 2021, they took the biopsy from this lung. They took, because I had an upper lobe resection, so they took a portion of my, if I can find the picture, x-ray of my lung, you can see where they removed the section of my lung. So a wedge up the top, maybe like this. The surgeon told me that there was a cyst that had burst, and that's what had caused it, and it would go away for biopsy. But at that time they thought it could be linked to because I had COVID, and that was fine. And then I got diagnosed with emphysema, which they later retracted and said that that was ridiculous, and they apologised for giving me that diagnosis. And it took me a long time to get that taken off my medical record as a condition. But anyway, for a whole year and a bit, they had just told me it was emphysema, and they had ignored the results of the biopsy, which showed cysts. And then it finally ticked a year and a bit later that it could be like they were at a conference meeting thing, and the consultant had heard a story about somebody who had a cystic lung disease, and it triggered her to think of me. That's when she decided, okay, there might be a cystic lung condition, we'll take you back in for a CT. And then eventually I got, I think October, November, December, yeah, 3 months after that I got the diagnosis of LAM. So for all that time I had just been, it's this, oh well, you know, regardless of what the biopsy showed, it's emphysema. And I understand that it can be mistaken for things, but in hindsight I feel like they should have cottoned on to the fact, okay, this 27-year-old surely can't have emphysema this bad. But yeah, I'm just frightened that I'm missed again, because we put our lives in the hands of medical professionals and we just assume that they know best, and the fact is they make mistakes, and it's up to us to sort of push forward and be like, no, I know my body, I know when something is not right, this is what I need done to help me. And I'm still learning to do that because I'm a relatively shy person and I struggle with confrontation and being forward for the most part. It's hard. Usually in those circumstances I'll say to Michael, can you start the conversation, and then I'll like get involved, and that's how we do it. So we'll see how it all works out. Gotta see what time I get my appointment tomorrow. Yeah. I am gonna go and have a little sandwich because that's about all I fancy. Let me get my oxygen on and then you can come with me actually. There we go. Oh, I'll show you actually. My mum got me this really nice, you'll have seen it a second ago, but it's this. It's a butterfly shelf with lights, and I've just put all of my crystals on the shelves. Some of them are really dark, you can't see. But I have lots more everywhere. This is petrified wood, and that was my nanny's. It's an amethyst, and I also have a selenite wand down there, and I also keep crystals in my bag. So I have them everywhere. But I'm just gonna turn off these lights.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, I smell your pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I made myself an amazing iced chai latte, and didn't manage to drink it all, but I got these nice glass jars, glass straw, and I got some caffeine-free chai latte on Amazon. It comes from Switzerland. That's it there. And then I just got this from Home Bargains. It's just a vanilla syrup. Got our nice Tesco shop today, so we got plenty of good food. Your pizza looks good.
Fuck yeah, it does.
My little sandwich.
Also, try a little bag of crisps.
Oh yeah. I got these barbecue flavour pop chips. I have some food, and we're having a game. The past couple of nights we've been having a game called Risk with our friend Chris, because he works sometimes down in England, and he's like in the hotel room and he gets bored. He wants to play Risk with us. The problem is that he doesn't like to lose. And he bribes you to help him win. I will take you along for a little minute of us playing Risk because it's funny.
The chickens have large talons.
Do you guys want to see some truly impressive gameplay?
Grandpa.
Gameplay.
I want to see some gameplay.
1,000 nations of the Persian Empire descend on you. Bold strategy, Colin. Let's see if it pays off.
Your sword is broken. Fly, you fools.
He sits at your side, so it's like safe.
Not fucking safe by your side. I can't deal with them, Hayley.
I'm even gonna take the Sahara Desert just out of spite.
So I think I'm going to end this video here. Sorry it's not the most exciting one. I've just tried to mash together everything I've got. Yeah, I've tried my best. I'm feeling... yeah, I did go to the doctors. I do have a urine infection, a chest infection, and yeah, so I'm just not feeling the best, and you'll see in the next video what happened to my thumb. So it's been a bit of a horrible week. Yeah, try to just, as I do, make the most of it. And I know this video is a lot of me just ranting and things, and I apologise. But I hope you somewhat enjoyed. Yeah, I'll see you in next week's video. And thank you if you're watching this one to the end. Bye.